Hey everyone, this is W.O.R Reality Gaming with my friend Yates. And we're doing a Heavy Rain Platinum walkthrough. Did I say correctly, Platinum?
Platinum.
Platinum, yeah, okay. I used to say Platinum, I don't know why, but...
Platinum,
yeah. Anyways.
Memento.
Yeah. So there are two trophies, well, a trophy and a 1/4 of another trophy in this part. This part is called Crime Scene, by the way. So the first trophy is called FBI Investigator. You have to get all 11 clues in the crime scene. There are also other clues, but they're irrelevant. And you will know that you got all the clues when Jayden says, and I quote, "Well, I've seen it all. There is to see." And then after the final clue, he will say that. Clues 1 through 5 are at this.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jayden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jayden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Anyways, clues 1 through 5 are at the 6 minutes 28 second mark.
Check. You can pass.
Why does...
Hold on. Clues.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
Clue 6 is at the 8 minute 35 second mark. Clue 7 through 9 is at the 9 minute 10 second mark. And clue 10 and 11 are after you climb the hill at the 11 minutes 8 second mark. There's also the nerd trophy, which this level and 3 other levels, you have to get all the evidence. So this level is called Crime Scene. You have to also get the levels in the...
Video memo recording, Agent 47023, Norman Jayden, Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m.
My question is, why did they make this guy so similar in facial appearance to
Ethan? He doesn't really look. He's a lot paler. His doctored hair and his really cool glasses. Anyways, you have to complete this.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Carter Blake.
This guy keeps interrupting you.
Yeah, he keeps interrupting me.
Thanks.
Okay, so you have to complete all the evidence in this mission: Mad Jack, Fish Tank, and solving the puzzle. You have to get all the evidence. Now there should be links and annotations when the videos are up.
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jayden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
So this takes place somewhere between LA and New Jersey.
Well,
New Jersey?
coming,
New Jersey.
Jersey?
You
So,
are not doing that correctly.
what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock
It's
this
always
morning.
kind for them.
We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others.
There are a lot of people on the crime scene. Aren't you afraid your men might destroy some clues?
You don't find proof sitting behind a desk. And we're not in the habit of trampling things into the ground, even if we're not in the FBI.
No, of course not. That's not what I meant.
Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Do you have any leads?
My men are going over the scene with a fine-tooth comb. If the killer left anything behind, we'll find it.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jayden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
This Blake guy has like a creepier beard when you agree. This weird goatee thing.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Pretty chilly, huh?
Just making some conversation.
Is that a coffee you're drinking there?
There's some in the thermos behind you. Help yourself.
When did they find the body?
Excuse me, but who are you exactly?
Norman Jayden, FBI.
If you want to ask questions, you should speak to Lieutenant Blake, sir.
Lousy weather, huh? Does it always rain like this?
It rains every fall.
I said it's
Doesn't
fall.
it do that where you come from?
Well, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Looks like a British man. I don't know why. He just reminds me of a British man.
Looks like the main character.
He doesn't look like the main character.
I guess they differentiated them because of the. I want to look up these two actors and find out how close. Look at the needles going crazy on your audio here. That's all me, buddy.
I know.
That's all me.
No, it's not. Anyways, yeah. So we're that there's what is it? Straight ahead, a bit to the left. There's straight ahead now. That's where the main crime scene evidence is at the Thames. That's where the body of the boy is, and we're gonna find out a bit more about the origami killer and his methods, or at least his ways of getting rid of people. And all these clues are relevant to the game.
His modus operandi, if you will.
Exactly, yeah. And this really cool thing is you push the R button while you have the glasses on, and you go this like.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence.
So that's all evidence. When you push R, that happens. There's 5 pieces of evidence here.
Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem.
And
Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved.
by R, I
The blood
mean
report
R1.
indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion.
This technology is about 60 years ahead of us.
Yeah, it's cool though, isn't it? Do you remember that part when you throw a ball against the wall and he just plays like a
A small
brick breaker against the
origami
wall?
figure in the right
It's really
hand.
cool.
Well, you know, if you put soap.
Fingers were
on
probably
toilet paper-
closed after the time of death. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
So you have to check the hand again.
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
Except we're not looking at the hand, we're looking at the chest. And I actually missed one piece of evidence. What you were saying? Sorry. So if you put soap and toilet paper, you can throw it at the ceilings?
Yeah, it sticks.
What, how was that relevant to the game?
You were talking about
His face is
throwing
covered
something
in
against the
mud.
wall.
Okay.
Like the other victims.
I'm just saying.
And we're gonna. This one is actually irrelevant, but might as well get it because it's close.
Airy comment, sample of no interest, comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
It's a really cool process, but it looks like he's getting like a bad sunburn. Don't you think? Because like his eyes are like glowing. The
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be dead in a couple of years. From
Yeah.
radiation.
cancer or something, right? Look at that. These eyes.
Look how
are-
bright it is.
Yeah, I know.
Orchid pollen detected, probably from the flower left on the body.
Maybe it's just like the rim of it.
No.
Yeah. So that was evidence number 6. This.
Airy comment, the pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
Because you're supposed to follow the pollen trail.
Airy comment, traces of blood on the railroad track. Analysis confirms it comes from the victim.
The first time I actually played this level, I almost got hit by the train, so I was expecting the train to hit me here.
There was a train?
Yeah, because you're in train tracks, yeah.
Were you okay?
It was okay.
Footprints continue just after
It
the
hit you
pollen.
and you were fine.
Yeah. Well, like, it was like
There's a good
a
chance
nudge.
that they're the killers.
Oh,
But it was like a glitchy nudge. It went through my skin, but like,
thank goodness.
yeah. This is the last piece of evidence on the ground. The last 2 are higher
Airy
ground.
comment, there are
This
traces
game was the
of
very first
blood
game I ever
on the
finished.
fence behind the railroad line. It comes from the victim. The killer came this way with the body and probably grazed it on his way through the fence.
I think the first game I finished was Banjo-Kazooie. Maybe, I don't remember. It's might be one of my favorite games. Anyways, I do have a walkthrough for you guys. You want to check it out? Anyways, this actually reminds me of when I was a kid. My grandpa was building something, and he had like a massive. This is Ukraine, by the way. A long time ago, when I was like, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe 4. No, I was 6 because I was in grade 1. So I went. My grandpa was building something, and he had like a big mound of dirt in his our front yard, which is like huge compared to the front yards in Canada, like huge yards. And he had this big mound of dirt, and I was an idiot because I was 6. So I decided to climb this dirt, except it was winter and it was frozen, and I decided to be king of the world. So I climbed up the dirt, and I stayed there for a second, and I fell, and I broke my shoulder. And for the next like several weeks, my grandma had to come with me to carry my backpack because I could not carry my backpack, which was super heavy to be on one strap. For a kid, I couldn't carry my backpack, so my grandma had to come with me.
There's a good chance that they're the killers.
It's pretty tragic. I've never broken a bone.
I haven't either, but except for that.
You have to go to the hospital.
I don't remember.
Very German. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car. You have seen all there is to see.
Right, so we've gotten all the clues here. I'm just wandering around, doing this really cool animation, just giving this guy the fuck off, or pretty much. What does that actually mean? Do you know? Yates, do you know?
It's like an FU, you know.
Okay. Is that more respectable than the FU, or is that?
No. I don't think any of them are respectable.
I mean, a bit more
Less crude?
Yes.
Possibly.
Okay.
But yeah, this quick time, as you call it.
Yep.
Very, very creative the way they did it.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave the crime scene now. You don't have to talk to Blake to leave the crime scene. You can just leave it on any time you want, really. After this cinematic, so you can leave. You can take your time. But I've gotten all the crime scene evidence, so there's no point.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
Nope. Leaving.
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
And yeah, we are nearing the end of part 5. We've gotten the FBI Investigator trophy, which should load end of the screen, and 1/4 of the Nerd trophy. Again, the annotations for the other levels will be up here in the top right corner when they'll be available. Yeah, so let's leave the crime scene now. But I actually noticed one thing is when he gets to a car in a moment or two, he'll get into his car. And he will drive away, except he does not put on the seatbelt. Like, as Ethan Mars, you can put on a seatbelt. I put on the seatbelt. Now him, no, he just drives away. There's no option. You just drive away.
What do you think that means?
He's an asshole. Not a good Samaritan.
No, I forget. Is his character?
He's a drug addict. You see him hands shake at the very beginning.
Yeah, what is that druggy thing?
I don't remember. We'll let you know in probably the next part you see this Norman Jayden. That's his name. So we will see you guys in part 6. Over and out.
Over and